You said, and this is actually going to one of your students, and several people have asked me to ask this to you as well. Is you trained Tessa Blanchard,
Yes.
another son slash daughter of a legend.
Right.
And I want to know your opinion on Tessa because she is, by all intents and purposes, one of the most talented women out there currently, and no one will hire her.
Right.
Why?
Well, you know what's so funny? And I always will take up for Tessa because what nobody understands, wrestling fans are dumb sometimes because they think just because your dad was famous that you're going to be famous. I hear even today, yeah, Tessa's there because of her dad. But me, to be there from day one, when they walk in your school, never taking a bump, never being in a ring, and it is 10 times harder when your dad was famous. I saw that with Ricky Steamboat's son, Bobby Eaton's son, Ric Flair's son. So for Tessa to come to me and the fans don't understand, I've heard people say, well, the ring don't hurt her because her name's Blanchard. And I'll say, you idiot, that ring don't care what your name is. Those long trips don't care. But here's what nobody can answer for me. In our business, you're taught from day one to be aggressive, to be the best, to be, her dad was this way. Tully was so intense. I went out to eat supper one time with Tully. I was afraid to speak. I mean, I've never seen more intense four horsemen eating, mashed potatoes in my life. I mean, it's just like, but that was Tully Blanchard. Okay. So here comes Tessa, who to this day was the hardest working woman. The fans didn't see when all of my students would leave after 3 hours of training and Tessa would stay. I'm ready to go, but she would stay for 2 or 3 more hours. And the first time me and her sit down to do a podcast, the first question they asked was, how's your dad? James, buddy, I got right in and said, no, stop this. This ain't about Tully. It's about Tessa. Okay. And so I pray for her every day. I know I've seen the beautiful Tessa. I've seen the one with the broken shoulder. I've seen the one with the tears. I've been on the shows where all the girls dress over here and Tessa, they won't let Tessa dress with them. Now, I don't take up for anything, but please somebody explain to me the difference between what we teach to be the best that you can be. And, I just heard some crap that she called some girls out because they was clowning around. What? Where is Oli at when I need him? Okay. It's like, for instance, I'm hearing now that girls are asking for more money at shows. James, I've never done that in my life, guys or girls. I didn't even know you could do something like that, And so Tessa's getting back in the ring where she needs to be. Believe me, James, and I'll be honest, there have been many nights on that phone when she's cried. She just doesn't understand. But I try to always encourage her, all of my students. The most amazing thing about Tessa is if I put her in a ring with my students right now, all I've heard is she beats people up. If I was a guy, I've had guys say that she was too rough on them. I wouldn't even admit that, even if she was. So she's young. What's amazing about our business, nobody allows for growing pains. I don't know what she's done and what she hasn't done. I've heard stuff that she's said these names. I've heard stuff that she's beat people up. And I go by what she has done to me. And she has a heart bigger than gold. I talk to Magnum TA all the time. I'm out here seeing how sometimes she's treated. She's in the ring one time. They went through her stuff in the dressing room. Nobody hears about stuff. I'm not taking up for her, but I'm just saying this business, James, I don't like nobody. I know it's hard to believe, I'll tell you a funny story real quick. I'm sitting on Black Jack Mulligan's back porch and we're eating biscuits. Okay. He loves biscuits. He loved biscuits, 400 pounds. And he's putting his hand in these hearty biscuits and we're drinking Mountain Dew. And he starts to tell me a story. that in the 60s, the mafia heard about wrestling and how much money wrestling's bringing in. So the mafia comes down, James, to get involved in wrestling. And after 3 days, they leave. After 3 days, they go back up north. They said, them guys are nuts. So if that explains anything about our business, the mafia didn't want anything to do with us. So, but Tessa, she's back. She's got 3 shows coming up soon, and she needs to be in that ring.
Yeah,
she needs to be in that ring. And I, I told her, I joked with her. I said, listen, you done made a movie with The Rock. What's left?